my God. You guys, another day of technical difficulties.
Lots of technical difficulties,
hey,
guys.
Hi, Jules.
Hey.
Hi, Robin.
Hey, guys.
Y'all, we could not figure out, we're having microphone problems. So
yeah, we could not figure out how to record the podcast.
Miraculously.
Hey, it works. How are you guys?
Yes, praise the Lord. Oh, God.
Yeah, praise the Lord. For sure.
Let's have that.
Hi, guys.
Praise the Lord and pass the hallelujah.
Happy Sunday, and welcome to another shit show podcast.
Why do you think it's gonna be a shit show?
Because we haven't
give it a chance.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a chance.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a chance. We wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions today, so I thought,
oh, that will be a shit show.
You came up with the idea.
I know, but I'm beginning to regret it.
My hair is just like falling
because really. Well, let's start a podcast.
I think the crown of my hair is always like super soft. Doesn't matter how much product I put in it or hairspray or anything. It's just like it turns into baby fuzz. Feel the top of it. I just kind of twist it, like right there, like right here.
Wow. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It just like flattens.
Yeah.
Good thing it doesn't matter because it's COVID and you can't see it. Hey guys.
Hey Trisha. Hey Heather. Hey Kat. Hey Linda. Oh my God. Happy Sunday, you guys.
So
Adrienne in pink. I know, Dana. I know. Well, and I wore this one because I'm wearing my Cat Mother Wine Lover hoodie, which is really Jay's. But I've worn so many of the hoodies.
You're saying that right now, like we're already recording a podcast.
Oh, we should do that.
But, you're like, I am going to explain to you what I am wearing. Right. It says Cat Mother Wine Lover hoodie. That is what I'm wearing right now.
That. All right. So
here on YouTube.
I'm a little slow today. Anyway, I was sure that I didn't wear this last week because I didn't want to figure out.
I don't think you've worn that yet.
No, I did wear it once, but but it feels like it was so long ago that that I was safe to wear it this time. So I'm not wearing the same hoodie twice.
So let's just do one more quick check and make sure.
Hey, booby baby, Jamie.
Booby baby, you're the one. I am.
Just double checking because.
Baby, you're the one. I am.
Hey, metaphor.
That worked. All right. We finally got it working, so everything's okay. The stuff and things is figured out. We are just going to have to kind of make it a little quick today because it's already 5:00 and we have another live on Facebook at 6:00.
Tina said it's COVID. Where would you want to wear it? That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much do. But I switch it up with a little.
Our hoodies are like our staples right now. And today I was like,
bad.
What can I wear? That's not a hoodie because I've been wearing it over and over. Okay, guys, let's record a podcast.
Let's do a podcast.
Ready? Welcome to episode number 0055 of Back in the Closet with the Two Crazy Cat Ladies. Guys, today is going to be a fun one. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. If you're listening to this after Christmas, if you're listening to it in the middle of summer, I hope you're having a great summer. Yeah. But today we want to talk about New Year's resolutions because Christmas was yesterday.
So cliche, right?
Or was it yesterday? No, today is your birthday eve, so it was like 2 days ago.
Right.
Was Christmas?
Correct. Christmas was Friday.
Christmas was Friday. Today is Sunday.
Correct.
Yes. Yeah.
Look at you doing weekday math in your head.
Who knows? It's COVID. Like every day is a holiday. Day. Every day can't be a damn holiday.
Who the hell I am paying for all this meat?
You guys know that? It's a video you should look up on YouTube funny. If you're
So today is going to be fun. I did actually come up with this topic for today, talking about New Year's resolutions, because Jay has been talking about a lot of the New Year's resolutions that she has on her mind.
Which is funny because I've always been anti New Year's resolutions.
I know, but I think
I think it's New Year resolutions.
But
we're from Tennessee,
but I'm
so
starting
we
to
say
get very
New Year's.
suspicious because earlier today when we were on our VIP Zoom, I noticed that perhaps Jay is coming up with more New Year's resolutions that she would like me to follow than for you.
No, I was just kind of really hoping. Well, I've already worked it out in my head. So one of my I was in our VIP group, I was saying that I kind of hope that Adrienne comes up with some New Year resolutions this year. And I'm hoping that one of them is to, kind of clean up after yourself, because it would save me a lot of time and, stress if when you use a napkin, if you don't put it down on a table or on the countertop or, in your pocket. So I wash them in the laundry.
Mhm.
Like if you could just, dispose of that, or, like the, what do we have here in the bathroom? We just have like a little wrench in the bathroom because you had to get it out for something. And of course that doesn't go back. It's still sitting in the bathroom until I clean the bathroom, which it needs to be cleaned really bad right now. So, it's kind of like, it would be nice if one of your resolutions was, but I also worked it out in my head to be like, you know what, the New Year's resolutions that I'm actually doing this year, or that I am actually setting this year, I will add into that to clean up after, like to just kind of keep the house clean instead of doing like this morning. My parents just kind of surprise visit. I mean, they did call in advance, but it was like a quick, hey, can we come over? You left your jackets over here, which is very funny. I'll have to tell you a little side story on that we just figured out after the VIP live in between
Oh my God.
this, but they stopped over and I was like, yeah, sure, you can come over. And then I'm like looking and I'm like, wow, this place is disgusting. And I had to do like a swoop through, vacuum, wipe countertops, realized that, even I haven't really been cleaning up after myself that much. I mean, there were still remnants of the remnants from the crust of the chicken pot pie that I made on Christmas Eve still in
Where?
On the stovetop. Like I put
Well,
it
that
all on the
falls
floor
down underneath the burners, and it's like, well, found a meal down there. I have to, before we get back into
New Year's
resolutions. Yeah, I want to read a couple of these comments because Heather has a good one. Question about the awesome sweatshirt that I'm wearing right now. Do these sweatshirts stay as soft after a few washes?
They really do.
I can confirm
That's
that
what
they do. And
we
comfy.
were worried about that.
They don't shrink.
Yeah.
I was worried about that.
Yeah. So for those of you guys listening on the podcast, we do have a merch, an official merch. It's called Smitten Kitten. You can go to our website at twocrazycatladies.com, twocrazycatladies.com, and you can click on the merch button in our shop and check out all of the really cool merchandise,
fantastic.
Shirts, coffee
and on the
mugs.
VIP live today, I saw another sweatshirt that I can't believe we didn't get. So, I mean, we still have more that we need to get. Lindsay said, don't forget the full moon on the 29th. Set those intentions for your resolutions. Manifest.
It's manifest.
I love it. Hello, Tabitha. And Catherine is here. Tabitha said, oh no, are we watching you all argue again?
What did Trisha say? It says Jay. I see Jay. At a certain age.
At a certain age, we are who we are, and there is very little chance those kinds of things are going to change. Accept and move on. Love you.
Oh, I haven't reached that age yet. If there's an age, Trisha, because like seriously, okay, so let's get back to New Year's resolutions. Yes. So I'm normally like, I'm not that girl. Like if I want to make a change, I'm going to make it now, right?
Like I'm not going to wait for the new year to do something.
I'm not. Yeah. If there's something that needs to be, if there's something that needs to be improved in my life, I'm a get her done kind of girl. I don't set a date and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that at this date. But this year is COVID.
Yep.
And I absolutely have more than a COVID 15 or a quarantine 15, as they call it. And that's just because I've been cooking comfort food since March. Since freaking March. And I haven't been exercising. I was a runner since I was 25. I've been running like almost every single morning, slowly over the past couple years, done it only like a few times a week and, put it off for a couple weeks here and there when I have back pain or something like that. But during COVID, I've basically not done hardly anything. And I don't like that. I don't like the way I feel. I'm turning 40 this year. Next year.
2021.
In 2021, I'm turning 40. I want to feel good when I'm 40. And I know that I definitely can lose the weight and make the difference that I want to make in my life. It might not be a lifelong thing. But it will be. Pretty much. I mean, it is pretty much. It was before. So I'm basically just going back to what I did before, but I'm going to make sure I lose that weight. Feel better about myself, be healthier. I just want, all those things that they're so cliche when it comes to New Year. Like anytime I have actually made a New Year resolution, it's been it's been something like totally not, it's usually been for our cats or something like this year we're going to, and there are a few things I want to do in our like cat, but our cats things are basically anytime we see something that needs to be changed, we implement that immediately. And we have been doing that even through COVID.
That's true.
Now I do want to make their outside time more of a routine. I know we got on that routine before the cold weather hit.
But I think that really does require, for the sake of our stress levels, it does require putting the effort first into building a secure catio.
Well, okay. I didn't think about that. That's not on my.
I know, because you're not the one that watches Twister and Pooh Bear and keeps an eye on them, like an eagle eye on them.
That's true.
Right? The littles all go in the tent, and then I have to. So I think a catio is a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll do that.
So
we've had another podcast about that, and we still haven't done that. But,
no.
but yeah, in the new year, I think that's a good idea. I also want to take better care of my plants. I used to be and all of this is like more of just an organizational kind of thing. Like if I set my time that I'm going to wake up in the morning, okay. If I wake up at the time that I said, I say at 5:30 is like a good time for me to wake up. If I get up at 5:30, then I have time to feed the cats, water the plants, do a workout, and still be ready for the 7:45 a.m. meeting that we have for work, right? And come March, we won't have to do that 7:45 meeting anymore because then Lindsay will be here and we'll
do it later in the day.
Yeah, we'll be doing like an 8:45 meeting right before we start.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll still have
to before we open.
Be at work at 8.
Oh, so yeah, you won't be a part of the meeting.
For a minute.
It's okay. You're not really a part of the meeting these days anyway. Wow. Joking. I'm joking. But do you have any New Year resolutions? Do you want to do anything in the new year? Do you have any goals?
Well, one of the things I was thinking, it's something that I really love, and it's something that I don't do a lot of. So I was thinking maybe just once a week to eat an entire bag of jalapeno cheddar Cheetos.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking.
You can totally do that.
I'm joking. It's
going to be your like reprieve because the only foods I'm going to make are like
going to be like vegetarian fish. No, I'm with you on that.
Or pescatarian.
I'm with you on the fact that, it's like you get to a tipping point. I'm somebody who probably by nature is a little bit on the lazy side when it comes to working out. I've never been really excited about it. Like, Jay used to be such a weirdo with the whole, my day doesn't start until I've gone for my run and everything is alive.
It really does.
That's what really got her going. It was like for me, it was like my cup of coffee, right? Like my cup of coffee is what gets me going. Jay could not start functioning until she had her run in.
Yeah, and I would have bad days when I didn't run.
Right.
I'd be like, oh,
but
I didn't
for
run
me,
today, so it sucks.
the times that I have worked out, there was a good like 6-week stretch in 2015 where I did work out 3 or 4 times a week, and I felt like a beast. I felt more energetic. I felt strong. I felt positive. I felt good about myself.
Yeah, you were like picking up after yourself. Yeah. You were like, no, seriously though. Remember, you even said it. You were like, I think working out makes me a better wife.
And that's true. I did say that. And I do think that. So I think COVID for me and the COVID 27 that I've put on, and having, 2 pairs of pants that I fit in and one is getting iffy.
Oh my.
Then it has, and feeling just fatigued all the time. And not like I want all the stuff that I want to do. I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, I want to do it, but I don't want to do it.
I want to want.
So yeah, I do think that that's going to be, and I'm excited about eating healthier. And I think that that's just going to be a matter of not having junk food and
copious amounts of bread everywhere.
It's the bread and the pasta.
It's the bread and the pasta and the rice.
Right. And you remember when we did that stretch, we did a workout program called 21 Day Fix. And it was, small portions throughout the day, but lots of good, fun foods. Yeah. It just required some prep time, which I don't feel like we have the energy for right now. But just kind of bite the bullet.
Like we still prep and make, or I still prep, and you do too sometimes. Like and make dinner.
Yeah.
Like so, there's still that time that we could spend making something prepping. I don't know about, I don't know about doing the same kind of, I did like those sprouts though. We used to grow sprouts and we would have like sprouts for snacks all day long. And they're so healthy and they were actually really good. We just really liked them. So, and we still have the sprouter machine
those
or
were so
whatever.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could still do that.
And broccoli. I crave broccoli.
Oh my
Like
God.
fresh broccoli.
Broccoli is like my second favorite
We
food
don't
next to
really do it.
mushrooms.
Hold on. We've got some good comments
yes.
coming in here. Oh, Trisha said,
Jae,
meditation, Tai Chi. You need to relax, enjoy life. Not so much perfection. Life is short.
Yeah.
That's true. But I do notice that when she feels better about herself, i.e. working out, can get into the jeans she wants to get into, productive, she is more relaxed.
That is what makes me, it's funny. Running is what I call my meditation. I've always said that, like literally, I don't listen to music. I'm not like, oh, I have to run today. When I'm running, especially where we live now, but it's always been this no matter where we've lived, but where for the past 7 years, we've been in this home that we bought partially because my runs are so important that I wanted a beautiful place where our community has lakes and ducks and rabbits. And we're just in a place where when I go over the bridge, when I run up the hill to the bridge in the morning, I see the moon, I see palm trees, I see water, I see ducks, I see the mountains, and I see all of this at the same time. And I breathe in this like gratitude for life and then keep running. And I just feel so good when I come home. I just feel like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for this day.
And she has a good attitude. She's not so snappy or barkish as some of us have noticed she can do. Teresa said, mine is to step up and be proactive for things that will help me finally build the better life I've been trying to get. Yeah. It's like a little baby steps thing.
Yes.
Marissa said, I'm going to not let people's emotions affect me as much because their feelings are none of my damn business.
That's very true. It's very true. And I really feel like that's a great resolution to have because it's true. Like a lot of us get affected by other people's opinions, right? And when we can get to that point where, and cognitively, sometimes it's like one of those things that practice makes perfect. We have to cognitively be like, okay, your opinion does not matter to me, and shut that off long enough to where everyone's opinion.
Well, and I don't think it's a.
It doesn't affect me. It's not that it doesn't matter, but it doesn't affect me.
Personal boundaries. It's like there's certain, you got to have the personal boundaries and decide what will and will not. Tina said, I've got a big one.
You should finish that sentence before you start reading.
We have
what will or will not.
What will or will not actually impact my thought process or my emotions.
My life. Yeah.
My life, right. Because, without being inconsiderate, Tina said, I've got a big one for my resolution, lose 175 plus my COVID 20, 175 pounds there. That plus sounds like it might be a whole person, Tina.
Tina, we want to rescue you and bring you to Vegas.
Steal you away. Denise's neighbor just brought her food. I love your neighbor.
Yay.
So it's going to be interesting. And I'm one of those people too with New Year's resolutions. Like New Year's Day sometimes is not the best day. I
remember the last time I actually set
implement a workout routine.
Well, it wasn't in the past because we're up really late, and we might be this year. We're up really late, drinking,
right,
partying. So it's like, okay, the second is actually the day that you start, and it's kind of convenient because the first is on Friday this year, right? Right. So Friday is still kind of the week, but you start Saturday is a good day to be like,
you get a breather day.
Yeah, you get that breather day. That New Year's Day. Yeah.
Oh.
So you don't have any in the new year? You don't want to do anything in 2021? You don't have any goals for 2021?
We were just talking about that.
Did you answer?
Yeah.
What did you say? You were talking in general. What are yours?
About being a little more active, eating better.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Right. Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Nice to see you here. But I don't want to be a Nazi about it either. That's what I'm saying. I don't want it to be something that it's like, when you're young and your mom says, this is what we're doing starting Monday, blah, blah, blah. And it's just so much suffering involved with whatever it is that you're not required to do on a regular basis. Maybe that's just my story. I don't know.
Well,
but
I will.
Don't.
Let me.
I'm scared of you now. What's the hand on the
No,
shoulder?
I want you to know that my New Year resolution
Mm-hmm.
or resolutions are not yours. So you should know that, like, I'm not going to be like, you're required to work out or get up that early. In fact,
I'm
over
not the
COVID, like
early
especially over this
workout.
holiday season, that I don't want you to get up. I was this morning, I was laying there thinking about the good old days where I mean, I was damned if you do, damned if you don't. But when I realized that she is not a morning person, she is like I am a morning person.
Oh,
I love
like
the morning.
one
I
of
love
the
waking up. I love
days.
breathing fresh air first thing in the morning. I love mornings. She is not one of those people. And so when we first got together, it was a kind of a hard battle because I would get up or I would wake her up or I would wake up and be like, good morning, blah, blah, blah. And she'd be like, don't make me get up right now. And then so she was angry if I woke her up. So then I started, okay, you know what? I'm not going to wake her up. I'm just going to get up. I'm going to, feed the cats, go for my run, do the stuff and things that I do in the morning. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to have my coffee and I'm going to read my book. And I'm going to start doing that. And then she would come downstairs at like 9:00 or something and be like, why didn't you wake me up? Why are you reading without me? And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I thought you want to sleep in. I thought that's what you want. So for the new year, I'm not going to, there's definitely no requirement or even, I don't even want you to get up when I get up. Just so you know.
Okay.
So, because I want to have my morning. I want to do the cats, which is just routine. I want to do the cats, but I want to start doing the plants. It sounds really weird. I'm not doing cats or doing plants. I'm going to feed the cats and I'm going to water the plants because that did sound weird. And then I'm going to do my workout in whatever way. I'm thinking either 2 days working out and 3 days running or 3 days working out and 2 days running.
You've got a lot to figure out in the next few days.
Oh, I'm so excited about it.
Those are
But
big
here's the thing
decisions.
is that like when you plan for something like this and I've been planning for it for like a couple weeks at least. And I'm like, I'm definitely doing this. I've got to, it's just necessary. I'm really excited about it, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, I've got a week left. What are we eating? And how are we gonna, do all the unhealthy things before we get healthy?
We got to fit them all
before
in
I get healthy.
I love you, Floppy Cat. She said, you guys really seem to be bitchy towards one another tonight. Geesh.
Are we? Are you here often? Because we're always like that, right?
Well, there might be an element of it. I'm not sure.
How are we bitchy?
Oh, I think part of it's just kind of funny. Like I'm really not going to eat a bag of Cheetos every week.
Why?
But I might get Cheetos on occasion.
I think you should.
Even right. But New Year's, I think it's going to be good. And I think I'm excited for the babies. Another big thing for me is I'm putting calendar reminders in for dentals for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
We were way behind on like twist blood work and putting all of those in and knocking out, like grouping them so it's not a overwhelming thing. Like we took 5 cats to the vet at once, and that was very troubling. Oh my God.
Was great though.
Floppy cats might be right. So for my birthday this year, I think I'm going to get my period.
Tomorrow's her birthday.
I am miserable today. I am cursing ovaries in general. I'm about to do a physical extraction my damn self. So maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
I don't think you've been talking enough. So usually I'm the bitchy one.
No, I think it's my ovaries.
Yeah. You're just not happy.
I'm real upset about it. I mean, I'm trying to like understand.
Every time she goes to the bathroom, she's like, I can't believe I haven't started already. Yeah. Sorry if you're a guy watching.
You could be that. Yeah. Oh, Marissa, I got mine today. Fuck that.
Tomorrow is Adrienne's birthday. Maybe you'll get it for your birthday.
Ooh, Lindsay said you just shook your shoulders like my mom. Oh.
Meredith.
Oh my God. Oh, I love Denise and Dana are not morning people. My girls. There's something about this is the funny thing though. And the great thing is that we do still get to learn each other as it were from time to time, because it's very funny how different like Jay's perspective of learning my morning routine is versus my perspective of, and she's super sweet. So what she did when especially on days that I had explicitly said I would like to be up before this time so that whatever, because we were reading so many good books. I think it was the books.
Yeah.
She would come in and she would sing me time to get up, time to get going.
It's the new version
Something
of Winnie the
a friend
Pooh.
of mine. This Pooh,
He's
and it
round
was
and he's
so
fuzzy. I
funny
love
to
him
me.
because he's just Pooh Bear. But I would sing it in the baby voice. So it'd be like, time to get up.
It's so
Time
funny.
to get going.
So I had to wake up with a smile on my face. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing though about us though too is that Jay will say Adrienne's not a morning person, whatever, but she's still to this day, especially on days that we can't sleep in, she's always awake at like 5 or 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
Always. She can't help it. I get it. Like it's something in her chemistry.
My whole family's like that though.
Yeah, it's a thing. But she will still get up to this day when she's awake at that hour. If I move or she thinks I'm awake at all, she'll be like, baby, you get to sleep in today. I'll be like, but I'm awake now.
I'm like, how exciting. You should think about that.
God.
You get to sleep in.
Baby.
I know I felt bad because yesterday was Saturday. And the one thing that Adrienne asked for her birthday was to have a full day in bed.
Yeah,
there's nothing that this girl likes more than sleeping. Like literally.
Yesterday was our one chance.
Literally, like she loves sleeping. So
I do love
she's
sleep,
like,
but that's
can we stay in bed all day on
I
Saturday?
feel fat and lazy now.
And order food.
Yeah, like literally just like order pasta to the bed because that's healthy. Like end of 2020 goals.
Yeah.
Like let's just pile it on. I want to sleep all day in the bed, get lasagna in the sheets. Like, oh, that's a very bad visual. You know what I mean?
It's
like
happened several times.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait,
So,
Marissa's anniversary. What are we missing here?
I don't know. We're for those of you guys listening, we also go live on YouTube for our podcast. So the reason that Adrienne is reading
happy anniversary
and saying it,
sorry,
as you can tell, reading comments, that's what's happening. If you consider, Trisha said, if you consider noon morning, then I'm a morning person.
yeah, that would be me.
I mean, a lot of people are not, and I totally get that. And you know what? I loved that time. I love the time that I have but what we have done is what do we call it? COVID codependency.
Oh yeah.
Like
she cannot not be in the bed if I want to stay in the bed. It's
and
like,
if
oh my God,
up,
now I'm frustrated because I'm antsy, but you still want to stay in the bed. So
and if I get up, then she's like, I know you're going to be feeding the cat, so I have to be changing the litter
because as soon as they eat, they got to go.
That's the routine. So you can't get up too early. If you get up too early, then
it's got to be clean.
Right. So it's kind of like
a tightrope, isn't it, girls? I mean, this is
so we kind of become codependent, but the cats will the cats will be fine if their litter isn't changed when if I'm up and
they're not always fine because Pooh Bear likes to pee behind the litter box if it's not clean when he's ready to use it. And so then that just elongates the time that I spend in feline waste. Do you know what I mean?
No.
It does.
I'm sorry about your luck, but I'm definitely sticking to my New Year's resolution.
I'm all about it. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. So do you guys have New Year's resolutions?
Those are some good ones. Like Marissa's one, and Trisha replied, Marissa's one of trying not to care as much about other people's emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Because we'll do that from time to time where it's just, if you know someone's upset, it's very difficult.
Oh, God.
Very difficult.
Yeah. It is right now for me.
Family situation. Right. And it's hard to get out of that stress of what's going on over here when you know there's definitely something going on, but we don't have all the specifics. But
we don't know what's going on. We just know stuff's going on.
You care
and it's somebody somebody that you really care about. And then yesterday I was puking because I was that stressed about it. I was literally like in the toilet puking.
Yeah. So that's that stuff. Trisha posted under that, I think, in replying to Marissa's comment, that quote of, "Do you remember who you were before people told you who you should be?"
Yeah,
that
I
whole
love that
concept of being comfortable with yourself, and what it.
And we talked about that last week on the podcast.
Yeah, but really, what a task that is to find out. You know, people that. You spend enough time being codependent with somebody.
I know.
And we forget the things that I truly enjoy doing, or that you truly enjoy doing.
Right, like getting up early and going.
Right.
Yeah, going
and you
for a
should
run.
not do that because you enjoy it and you know that it's great for your mental health. And I should not do that because it's not for me.
Right. Right. But we shouldn't resent each other as a couple. We shouldn't resent each other for me doing those things or for you not doing those things.
Right. Like we talked about before, I definitely want to have my coffee. I want to be done with all my morning chores. And for that small speck of time during COVID, I want to be done with my morning chores. I want to have my cup of coffee, maybe 2 cups of coffee, and get caught up on some of the random stuff. I don't want to be tied to the clock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because I'm always late, as you guys well know. And then I want to do my workout. I want to feel awake, and then I want to do my workout. Yeah. And that's not always possible. But yeah, in the new year, I want to look at that 30-minute cardio, a 30-minute just doing something.
Yeah.
And maybe I want to do it at 11:30, and then, during my lunch break. And yes, so I think that's that's an exciting concept, Trisha. Thank you for that reminder of just remembering what it is that makes us individually tick.
Yeah. Well, and then I think, we both have I think, or I do have a lot of 2021 goals for our business too.
Right.
Like 2021 is going to be the year that, that our business is not just I get it's not a hobby. It's never been a hobby, if you will.
No.
But maybe starting off, it kind of felt like that.
But it's going to feel a lot.
It's going to grow. That's our goal. Right. Scale in 2021 is the goal. We've got all the pieces already in play that we put in place this year. And then we just have to make it happen.
Right. Yeah. And I think, as you have said before, I feel like for anybody with a small business or whatever job you may be doing, I feel like this is something that I've done in my day job. And then we definitely do with our business. You feel like there's a number of things that need to be done. And for our business to look at how to make it grow, it's like, oh, wow, this really worked for this company. And that really, so we need to do this. And that really worked for this. So we need to do that. And Lindsay says it best, or you said it, where it's like we're doing 100 different things all at 15%.
Yeah.
We don't know what the most effective things are that we are doing.
That's making the biggest difference.
That's making the biggest difference and helping
cat parents,
this business and this community to grow. We don't know what it is, but we're just
doing
it
all
of them, right?
Yeah.
And so finding those things and really taking the time to look into what actually is
I'm
working.
really excited because we have so many.
That's this week. I get this whole week off from my day job.
We have so many good ideas that's really going to help. I honestly feel, especially the cat tips.
Get Lindsay to Vegas.
Get ready for it.
Right,
cat tips are changing in January of 2021. Cat tips are coming. Cat tips are still going to be there, but cat tips are going to be much more valuable. It's going to be more time consuming, but it is going to be so much more, I really feel, valuable to those that see it. And I really truly feel that is going to make a huge difference.
The cat tips by themselves?
The cat tips by themselves.
Wow.
Yep.
We need to go over that blueprint again because I didn't think it was that big of a change.
We'll do it tomorrow morning for your birthday. For your birthday meeting. You know what? If you're not working, we could push our
meeting out.
Out this week to like 8:45 instead of.
But Lindsay has regular posts. We'll talk to Lindsay. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, we'll talk to you and see how it works. Anyway, guys, so we have to jump off here because we're going to have to go live on Facebook soon, and we got to move our stuff from our closet to our studio for that.
Do you know what I'm excited about with this New Year's resolution, though? And this is going to be the first full year that we've kept this podcast going.
Yeah,
I feel that our community and this podcast in particular is a great way to be accountable.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to me to say stuff out loud of the things, like Teresa said.
Me too.
Basically, it boils down to getting out of my own way.
Yeah.
Not doing the things I know are going to make me feel like shit. Doing some of the things when making the time.
Yeah.
And not making the time at the time that
and
works for you.
Not making the excuses.
Right. Not making the excuses. Those little things. Being proactive with the cats. Being proactive about making sure we've got, so it's not like, oh my God, it's been 6 months since Twist. We got to get him into when is that? Can you help me get, you know what I mean? Like, that, can you take time off of work? Who's going to bring him? Do we need all of that?
Yeah.
It's going to be, oh, well, in 3 weeks, this is what we're doing. Yeah. And we know it ahead of time. Yeah. All of those things of just being a little more proactive.
Well, and I think when it comes to, for those of you guys, so to throw the cats in there, I really feel like, New Year's is a good time to start making small changes over time. I mean, that's what we're going to be doing with our health. But if we do that with our cats too, it can make a world of difference. I have said a million times, we have said a million times, and you guys know it. But yes, if you are listening for the first time and you don't know it, literally simply, if you are feeding a kibble, if you are feeding a wet food to your cats, the science shows, the studies show that simply taking out 20%, that's like a fourth of the little bit less than the fourth of the food, of the kibble or the wet food, whatever that is, in your cat's bowl, and replacing it with a fresh food, what our cats like the most, what your cats probably will too. It's not vegetables, even though vegetables are great. It's going to be something like some raw meat, some gently cooked meat from the grocery store that you get, human grade. Replacing that can reduce the risk of serious diseases like cancer to up to 90%. So if we can just make that goal once a week, twice a week, we are going to set, if you're like me and you're a scheduler, then maybe it's going to be a Saturday, Sunday. Maybe it's going to be a Monday, Wednesday, whatever days work for you. Let's do this once or twice a week and just replace a little bit of that processed food with fresh food for your cats, and see the difference that it makes in their coats, in their health, in their blood panels, whatever it is. Like all these, like there's so many little things. We're going to actually, that's a great New Year's resolution, because we still do not have a routine playtime. I mean, we kind of do, but it's not like daily. On schedule. Right. It's not daily. We kind of have that time where they're active and we start playing with them, but it's,
I mean, they play every day, but we just don't have
for sure.
In a routine.
Right. But we could start doing more of a routine playtime with your cats. Super important. Really, really, exercise is the best stress reducer, not just for us, but also our cats.
Yeah.
And it's really just mentally stimulating and super healthy for them.
That's one of the other things I'm going to be doing is drinking a lot of water.
Yes, me too.
I'm going to be drinking
and taking my supplements on the regular.
Got us water bottles for Christmas.
Yeah.
So
and you got workout
filling those
pants.
up, and yes, that make me feel super fat. So I'm going to work out in those pants until
they make you feel super fat.
Yes.
Are they tight?
They're just snug, and I don't do snug. So they make me feel super large.
Yeah.
But I'm going to work out in those, but they're still comfortable, right? It's just when you look at them, you're like, oh, sweet Lord, that is so unnecessary.
When you had them on, I thought they kind of looked like MC Hammer pants.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, I mean,
do you know what
like,
MC Hammer pants are?
They were like tight at the bottom.
Are you being serious right now? Those were just my thighs. They aren't floating. That's why I'm saying I'm going to work out in those damn pants until I can walk by a full-length
cuffs
mirror.
On the bottom of my
There's
pants.
no cuff. It's tapered. I can't stand it when my pants go underneath my shoes. Do you know what I mean? It's like my favorite PJ pants. I get up in the morning. I want to do like I want to do all my chores in my PJ pants and then get ready for the day. But my damn PJ pants are so long, they go underneath the soles of my shoes. Now I'm walking on my PJ pants. And I can't stand that.
See, I would prefer that. I like what do they call it?
But then you're ruining the back of your PJ
pants. It's look at the
back
bell
of bottoms.
Bell bottoms. Like
you
I'm
like
a
bell bottoms.
Yeah, like I'm like a bell bottom kind of girl. Like give me the widest at the bottom, tight or
how
fit.
Do you explain your affinity for skinny jeans then? You can't.
Skinny jeans
are with the thing. I mean, they're skinny. You gotta peel them.
Yeah, skinny jeans are peeling. Skinny jeans I got into, I think, because of my sister. But I mean, I like the boot part of the skinny jeans. I don't wear them the way that most women wear them now because I'm still back in the style that it was before. Now, girls will wear skinny jeans with like high heels and like showing their ankles and stuff. And I don't get that because I don't know, but I love the wide pants. So
Trish, anyway. I don't know if you're a hugger, but I want to hug you. She said, Adrienne, you are gorgeous just the way you are.
She
I
is.
love you.
What did you say?
Marissa
otherwise?
said, well, I mean, I'm just talking about my hammer pants thighs.
I was talking about the pants.
Yeah, I can't. And you know what? It's remarkable to me where my weight goes. Do you know what I mean? Like some people get their weight and like Jay's arms. She hasn't gained an ounce in her arms.
No, I do. Let's
not get into
this
detail.
is funny because I was just thinking about this today. Okay, so here's the thing.
What?
You know how people gain. I mean, yes, I get the muffin top. Okay, I get that. Is that what it's called?
You always call it the Saturn ring.
The Saturn ring is what I call it. Like I just get like a ring around.
I got the butt belly going on. It's like when did that happen?
Yeah, so I get that for sure. But I mean, even when I was so much skinnier and definitely like I was still like, oh, look at my muffin toe. Oh, you know, like
115 pounds. Just like I'm so fat. Yeah, I'm so fat.
Yeah, no.
Smack a bitch.
But anyway, I realized that over this COVID quarantine situation that I don't just like, there's not like one area, like my butt doesn't get bigger. I mean, my boobs, get a little, like, I just like literally the whole body grows. And it's like, when I was putting it on the other shirt, it was so weird today.
I was like, I can't even get my arms in.
Like, why is it so tight now? Like, how is that happening? Like all this stuff is like, wait a second, like the whole body is like bigger. And you're like, what? Like you would think like when you get fat, like you get like a chubby around the belly or you get, like the whole body is bigger. It's just like, whoa.
Marissa said, let's be healthy, not try to look the best. I'm with that.
Yeah. All I want to do is feel good. I don't care
what's all this
what I look like. I will know that I do know that when I feel good, I will also look good, but it's not about what I look like anymore. I'm about to hit 40.
No, it's
not
about
what I look like anymore. It's about how I feel. And I don't want to feel this way when I turn 40. I want to feel great. I want to feel healthy. I want to go for hikes again. I want to go for hikes again.
Oh my God.
Right now it's like, oh, that would be just painful right now.
That would be terrible.
So yeah. So I want to feel good.
Okay. So there's all this smoking talk going on. Marissa said, I would say I'd stop smoking, but there's a study that smokers are not getting COVID at the same rate non-smokers are.
Interesting. I was thinking that smokers probably are at higher risk.
Dana said, I smoked for 30 years, switched to Vape about 3 years ago and just had one on Christmas. It was so freaking gross. Oh my God. I quit smoking 3 years ago. Oh my God. Metaphor said I had to take steroids after my brain surgery.
Interesting.
Wait a minute, Metaphor. You had brain surgery?
What?
Oh my God, we have to have a conversation about this.
Yeah, we need to have a conversation about brain surgery.
Linda said my clothes shrunk. Yeah, that's it. I'm telling you, it's like you stuck something in there and it came out like a toddler, sweetheart.
It's hot and sweet. I'm telling you, like there's so many.
Some of these shirts, and there's no way.
And it's like I can't get rid of it. I know I could fit back into it, but it's like even suit jackets that were like huge on me. I put it on. I'm like, oh, I want to try to do suit jacket today, and I put it on. It's like, and I'm like, whoa,
it's not gonna work.
What just happened?
Can't get my arms in. Can't get my anyway.
It's crazy. It's crazy,
but
it's fine. It's gonna be fine.
I am excited because I do remember in 2015 when we had that stint where we were working out, I lost 15 pounds and then I gained it all back. as like muscle. Everything but my body changed. So I didn't actually lose any weight. That was making about losing weight.
I refuse to step on the scale. I don't
was
even want to step on the scale.
amazing,
I just
though.
want to. I just
still wore
want
the
to.
same clothes,
I just want to be in shape and feel better about myself.
but I did
And feel
felt
good.
like a beast.
I want to eat healthy foods again. I love healthy foods.
Dana's a fat guy in a little coat.
Yeah, it is fat guy in a little coat. I'm
It's so
telling you,
funny.
it's so weird.
These like winter jackets that we've had for
and
20 years.
Even this
and we're
shirt,
like, oh,
even
it's
this
colder.
shirt
I'm gonna
used to
put
be-
this on.
Do you remember
And
how
you
big this
can't.
was?
I know. I couldn't
mean-
even wear it because it was too big for me.
Yeah,
It was just like, well, that is just too big.
and it's like
But we held on
not
to it.
big anymore. Oh, it's a comfy shirt, so we have to hold on. Okay, we gotta go.
We
love you guys
we
so
love
much.
You guys so
Thank
much.
you so much for joining us on this beautiful day, whatever day it is that you're listening. Please do subscribe. Click that subscribe button, and let us know. Give us a comment. Let us know if we can make any. And I'm sure we can. A lot of adjustments, if you will.
I can't wait to go back
or
and look at all these
improvements
comments
upon our podcast.
Let
We
us
do
know.
love you guys, and we hope you guys have an amazing day, and
Yeah.
we will see you very soon.
We'll see you in the new year.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Merry
crazy.
Christmas, Happy New Year.
We
Bye,
love you guys. Thanks for popping on. I can't wait to catch up with these comments. Like there's so many comments
Well,
on
we
this
should-
that we didn't see.